So I got a new project in the shop here. This is 68 I think, Top Sportsman Camaro. It's a Tim McGamus built car, and my customer bought it rolling with no motor, but it had the transmission, so I got the transmission that came with now in the car. And it also came with these Pro Jacks, which are really handy because I can't get this thing on the lift. It's just a hydraulic jack system, plugs into there, and then right there, and then it lifts the car straight up. So you put it underneath the frame, and it just chugs it up, and then it's got these bars here that come in and lock it down so that it can't go anywhere, or it can't go back down. But it came with a nitrous system. You can see the valves are still there, but the bottles and that I took out. We're not going to be using that. It's not right away anyway. So yeah, the transmission is in there. I can't get the drive shaft in. I got to drop the what do you call it here? This link here that holds the rear end in straight. I can't remember what it's called. But I got to drop that to get the drive shaft in, because it won't fit like that, because there's that shield there goes over the diff housing, and that's got to be on the drive shaft along with the rest of the tunnel enclosure. It's got to be on the drive shaft before you can put the drive shaft in, because you can't get it in afterwards. So it's a little tricky getting that in. But right now I'm just the rear axle, there was oil coming out. You can see drips on the floor here. There was oil coming out of there, so I took the axles out and I got the other side off. Oh, I had to pack these chutes. The car came with the chutes out, so so I got the other side off here, and just cleaning it up. There's an O-ring that sits in here, and then the bearing slides in. But it's got gun drilled axles, fancy stuff. Fabricated housing, really really neat stuff. It looks like it's I don't know, some kind of coating on there, zinc coating or nickel plating or something. And it looks like the nickel plating is actually peeling a little bit in here. So I don't know if that plating got into the O-ring, and that's why it started leaking. But I've also noticed that the other side had 4 studs, and this side the studs are missing. They had bolts in there, so I know somebody's been in here before. So I'm just going to clean this all up, get the O-ring back in, and hopefully the leak is gone, because I don't see anything else wrong. But yeah, really nice car. Here's the front end, the hood scoop. The tray inside there is made for, well, you can see there's the tray. It was made for split dominators, so now it has just twin dominators, not split. So we're going to have to make some kind of a scoop tray. The motor did come with a scoop tray, which is right there, but it was made for a dragster, and it's a little bit different. So I might incorporate that tray into here, or just get another tray to mount the scoop, and this will probably have to be modified or gone or something, just to make that scoop fit this setup here. So I got some work to do there. And this is a dry sump motor. Here's the dry sump tank. It's got the dry sump pump here. And the car came with the headers that should fit. They fit the motor. I'm not sure if they fit through the hole in the fender yet. You can see there's a hole in the fender for the headers there. So, and then it's going to get new tires. These tires, the tread's actually okay, but apparently these have sat for, oh, I don't know, what did he say, 4 years or something. So definitely going to get new rear tires. And the only thing I don't really like about this car is the deck lid here is not removable. It's part of the body. And there was a panel under here that I had to take off and to access the battery. And the fire bottle, I can't even see it's in there. But I want to make sure that it's charged, and I can't even see it. So I'll have to get in there with a mirror, I guess, and have a look. But yeah, that car, it comes with a nitrous controller, delay box, a digital 7 that I got to get a cord for so that I can program it. And then it's got the data loggers up here, and it's got all the EGT sensors, vacuum sensor. I'm not sure if there's oil pressure. I don't think there's oil pressure. Would be nice to have that, but it's got quite a few sensors on it already. The coil, that motor there has got a front drive distributor with a short coil wire, so I might remount that coil on the motor plate at the front, just so that we don't have to run a really long coil wire to the back. Carburetor linkage, I'm not sure what he had here, but we'll have to do something there. But yeah, this is going to be a good car. It should run. I mean, that motor dynoed at just over 1,300 horsepower, and this car was, I think, weighed at 2,200 pounds, ready to race, you know, less the driver, so it should be a mid to low 7-second car for sure. But yeah, one of the door hinges is also a little bit loose, so I got to fix that up. So I'm going to phone up Tim McGamus. Oh, a motor plate I had to order for it, didn't come with the car. I got that coming. But I'm going to phone McGamus and get a window net, new seat belts, new tires, new door hinge. Probably another scoop tray to fit those carburetors, and then I'll just have to modify the tray, the scoop and everything to fit the car. But yeah, cool project, really nice car. Go back and get a. But yeah, I love doing projects like this, especially on such a well-built car.